here. So, I decided that I wanted to wanted to videotape myself, talking about something that is trending right now. It's my first time doing this, so I, feel like I noticed that there are a lot of people on, YouTube that really express their thoughts through video, and I give them a thumbs up on that because it just seems like, it'd be like one of the best things to do, rather than just like talking to someone about it. But, I hear them on videos and they're, talking about, issues and celebrities and blah, blah, blah. So, reason why I'm making this video is because I wanted to talk about a subject that I see that is trending right now. It seems like I'm the first person to actually make this little video and this little post, and it's my thoughts on it about, okay, the High School Musical 10-year reunion. At first for me, I was, kind of shocked and yet surprised because, first and foremost, I didn't realize it was actually 10 years. So that makes us really, really old for those during that time. But anyway, they're doing a 10-year reunion. It's going to be aired on the Disney Channel. And, for those who remember, like, High School Musical, all, the characters are going to be together and going to reminisce their moments they had in the films. Uh, Sorry. But the issue is that there are news reports that Zac Efron won't be attending the reunion. And because of his decision of not attending, people are getting upset and hysterical. They're like blowing off of Twitter and Instagram. I don't have a Twitter account, but I have seen posts from people where they had made some, very hateful and negative comments towards him not being there. And with my thought, I wanted to make a video and just basically say, like, in my opinion, I feel like, I mean, what is the big deal? To be honest, I know it will suck. I see what, some fans are. I understand to see what fans are really upset about because normally there, there's been six of them and now it's like five, so I know that it feels like a little off, and it doesn't really feel like it's the circle is not complete, as I can say. Um, well, to be honest, I'm not really understanding like what is the big deal. I mean, wow, there's not really much I can say other than why is it such a big deal? Because I'm trying to like weigh out even between the two, between like the fans and Zac Efron's issue. I feel like with the issue with him is that, to be honest, he's way past that. I believe he's way past that. I mean, it's been like over 10 years, and we already know that's how, he got his start, as well as everybody else within that cast, and he was a main star and all that. It just seems like that he's like, to me, is he's just over it. Like, he did it, he done it, and now he's like ready to go on with his life. And I see there like also like there are like other reasons. Like, for example, he was in a 5-year relationship with Vanessa Hudgens, and they're both saying that, she was the love of his life, and for some reason, their relationship had ended. Um, so they're basically saying, okay, like, he didn't want to face her or anything like that. Um, like I said, I don't know what people think. I don't know, what the issue is, but in my opinion, I feel like he's way over that. I mean, like, I would say he's almost 30, and it's just something that's just been and done over with. I mean, I remember one time, like, seeing a post, like, trending posts when they were doing an interview on him, and they were playing, like, one of the high school musical songs, and I think it was Breaking Free, and he couldn't recognize it. Like, he had trouble remembering. It's been that long, and it's been like, he really just basically, like, shut it off out of his mind. So I think it's just like something that you don't remember. Like, if I was like in his situation or whatever, if I know I was like doing this movie, and I was dating this girl for a certain period of time, and I guess it's just say, like I said, I think that he's just over it, like, but he was nice enough to make like a video message, but somehow to fans it's just not good enough. Like, they really want him, to be there with the rest of the cast in person, and I agree on their part, but I don't understand why, like, it's such a big deal. I mean, really. I believe, like, if you're really a fan of Zac Efron, you most likely have to like respect his, decisions. Like, if he doesn't want to do it, I mean, you cannot just basically like go to his house and threaten him, because he didn't show up to the reunion, or make hateful posts and all that. I don't really think, he literally gives a fuck about that. But that's all I have to say. Like, my opinion on High School Musical when I remember it, like, looking at the films, Zac Efron, like, he wasn't really like my eye candy. Like, basically Corbin Bleu was my eye candy. Like, I just like enjoy him in the films, and like him dancing, and those big brown eyes, that curly hair. Yeah, so Zac Efron wasn't my issue, and even back then when the movies were active, it was like, it wasn't like, it was like the whole Zach and Vanessa or Troy Gabriella thing was like a little bit off, because I go, like, my eyes were like directly onto, like, basically like only Corbin, but and I'm not the only one. But like I said, I don't really like quite like understand it, about the whole thing, like, especially with these posts, because it's ridiculous. Um, it's like, these Instagram posts, which, if like, if you have a Facebook account, you can basically, like, check them out, and see what I mean. But it's hysterical to some. It's crazy to some. I mean, really. I mean, like, the some of the people. I mean, it's like serious. And then maybe you never know. Maybe they might do like another reunion like 10 years later, and he may show up with this one. It's just like right now, either like he's just over it, or he just don't want to. Um, there was like posts saying that he was like busy, doing other movies, and he couldn't make it, and but people just like made such like a big deal of it out of it. Um, I think that's like pretty much what I wanted to say about that. Um, like the other opinion, like I will agree like with the fans. Like if they were to make like a reunion, it would be nice like for him to be like present, just to get a good feel on the whole cast and to just see what they've been up to, like see, like reminisce like all together, because it's like what they were saying, once a wildcat, always a wildcat. And it's just like, whoa, it's just like, to me, it's not really much like of a big deal, to be honest, on my part. Like I completely understand like what Zach is coming from. Like if I were to choose like between like the fans and Zach, for those like with common sense, of course, would like know that it's not much of a big deal. Like I'm like somewhere around like older age range. So I completely understand like when if you're over something, like you're over it. So I think that's all I wanted to say. If you like have any thoughts, or what are your thoughts or opinions of this issue? Do you agree or disagree, for that matter? Like, do you agree Zach should have been there with the rest of the cast, or do you disagree? Just let me know down at the bottom of the page. Yeah. So let me know what you think of it, and I'll see you guys next time.